Good.
Okay, I'll just do a roll call. Walter Brennan.
Here.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order.
Okay, Walter Brennan.
Aye.
Greg Petrarchus.
Here.
Dave Bouvier.
Here.
Okay, thank you.
First item on the agenda is the application for change of category and license from wine and malt license to all alcohol license. Lalo's Mexican Restaurant, Geraldo IT Guzman Ortega manager. This requires a public hearing, so at this time, I declare the public hearing open, and which, although it's limited, anybody who wishes to speak on the matter may, in favor or in opposition. I will begin by listening to the applicant. Describe what the reason why they would upgrade this license. And then following that, we'll open it to the general public if there is anybody who wishes to speak on the matter. So at this time, I declare the public hearing open. We have the applicant.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it says telephone.
Is someone from Lalo's here?
Yes. Well, John Del Pret, Lalo's attorney, my client had planned to call in, but I can certainly present his petition for him, and I had planned to do so. In essence, they opened up last year, and they had a beer and wine license. They've been doing very well. They've had a lot of requests for margaritas and that type of beverage, and they would like to obtain an all alcohol beverage license in order to provide better service to their patrons who are requesting the beverages be served, and would enhance the profitability and suitability for the neighborhood and the public in the area.
Okay, any significant changes indicated on the layout, etc., in terms of seating, increased storage space for the alcohol?
There will be no changes in the operation or the seating of the restaurant. The only thing that would be changing would be the service that would be provided to the patrons.
Okay, at this point, is there anyone else who wishes to speak on the matter who is online?
This is Ramona Lopez. I'm a patron of the restaurant, and I also am, I work nearby and also property manager to the restaurant. And I'm here with Blanca Silva, the owner of the building. We support the liquor license as a patron. Definitely would like to have margaritas when I go to the Mexican restaurant. I think that would be good for business. I think that would be good for the clientele. I think that it differentiates whether or not they do have the same clientele from other competing restaurants in the area. But it's something that I think is a setback for them right now. And we have been supporting the business. Blanca Silva, do you want to say anything?
Yes, I would love to see that license and the restaurant would help the business to grow.
Is there anyone else who wishes to speak on the matter in favor or in opposition? I hear none. I don't declare the public hearing closed. In which case, the board will entertain the application. Any questions, comments?
The only comment I would make is I've dined at the restaurant several times, and they do a great job, and I can absolutely see margaritas being an appropriate and a full license being used that way there. So I'm in favor of motion to approve.
You're the big margarita guy?
I'm not there. Yeah.
Motion made and seconded to approve. Is there any further discussion? There being none, we'll now call the roll.
All right, Walter Brennan,
Yes.
Greg Petracas,
Yes.
Dave Bouvier.
Yes.
All right, three
Okay,
zero,
the vote is 3 in favor, none in opposition. The matter carries. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on the application, on the agenda, item number 2, application for new wine and malt license. Business name Pizzarella Inc., doing business at 205 East Main Street. I think we've talked to the applicant prior to this.
Yep.
So like the one we just had, I will have a public hearing. First we'll hear from the applicant.
Yeah, Ricardo Ferraz here.
Excuse me?
Yeah, this is Ricardo Ferraz. I didn't get the link for the meeting, so I'm.
Okay.
That's the owner,
So-
that's Ricardo.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I know, okay, yeah. So is there anything you wish to add that you didn't add when you were here previously?
I'm sorry. Can you say it again?
Yeah. Do you wish to add anything to the meeting we had with you earlier? In terms of the layout or your plans?
Yeah, the layout, it's probably going to be almost like the Papa Gino's, but the only thing I want to add is it's some pastas and beer and wine and stuff like that. If I can get the whole license, it would be great. But with beer and wine, I'll be happy.
When you plan to open?
I'm planning to open in 45 to 60 days.
Okay.
I had a question for the applicant, please.
Yes.
Yeah, so just a couple of questions on the application and the layout. So this is going to be, there's not going to be any wait staff providing drinks at the table. People are going to come in, order their food, and then you'll be, giving them, they'll order their beer and wine at that juncture, and then they'll be taking the entire order, or it'll be delivered to their table when it's ready. How's the logistics going to work?
Yeah, it's going to be delivered. The drinks will be delivered at the table. No bars. I'm not going to have a bar.
Gotcha. So they'll order, and then you'll have some staff bringing it over to the table with their food.
Yes.
When that food's ready as well. Okay, gotcha.
That's the plan.
Any plans? Are you planning on everything being bottled beers and cans and all? Are you going to be having taps, or what's the thoughts on that?
Bottles and draft only.
And draft as well.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things that would be helpful is when, if we were to grant the licenses, if you would be make sure that anybody who's engaged in the dispensing of the alcohol goes through what they call tips training. Have you heard of that? You familiar with that?
I'm sorry. I think I got a bad connection. I cannot understand what you're saying.
Okay, I'll try again. Are you familiar with something called TIPS, TIPS? Are you familiar with TIPS certification and TIPS training?
Yep.
Got you, okay. If we were to grant the license, one of the things we like to see, anybody who's involved in dispensing of the alcoholic beverages be TIPS trained that way. Not that we expect to see anybody going down there, because it's not a bar. You're going to be ordering the alcohol, beer and wine in conjunction with a meal order type of thing. But it'd be helpful if you also had that done at in the future as well. And those are my observations and questions.
I was going to ask about the tips, but you already asked us.
Okay.
I guess that's all the questions for the board at this point. Now, is there anyone else on the line who wish to speak in favor of this application or as the opposition? Anyone on the line?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, I'm a resident of the neighborhood where Pizzarella wants to open up. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you give your name and your address?
Yes, and I'm in favor of the restaurant opening up again as a pizza establishment and having a beer and wine license. I'm in favor of that. I live on Clinton Street, which is almost across the street from the location.
Yep.
And I think it's fine with me. I don't have any problem with that whatsoever.
Oh, great. Thank you for calling in and being part of the public hearing. We do need your name and address, though, sir, please.
My name is Harold Dunn, D-U-N-N, and I live on 41 Clinton Street, Marlborough.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else on the line who wishes to speak on the matter? Anyone else? There being none, I declare the public hearing closed. What's the board's wish?
Motion to approve?
Motion made.
I'll second.
Second. Any further discussion? There being none, those in favor, please signify. Opposed?
Next call.
Oh, yeah, that's all
Walter?
right. Owner votes yes.
Greg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Unanimous, matter carries. Okay, you're all set.
Look forward to seeing you at your new establishment.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, item 3, reports from the chairman. I got a call from Jerry Seymour at Wildwood. And somebody who works there suggested that he has a considerable amount of land in the rear. I think he got the layout on the agenda. And so he had spoken to the mayor, who was going to check on the zoning, etc. I checked on that, and I don't really see any problem. It's kind of like what's happening down in Apex. What's outdoor entertainment, people in their cars, radio tuned to FM station. Only here you're looking at a screen.
So I didn't catch about this is, I know he's got a copy of the plot plan, and we see that there's some land. What is he proposing to do? Like what they're doing at Apex as far as people driving in?
Well, he's going to have like a drive-in movie, the screen, which is, he shows it on the center of.
Oh, that's that little
yeah,
thing called screen right there. Okay.
There's 40 parking spaces behind it. And so I'm familiar with the lot. So I checked the zoning, and the zoning allows a restaurant to be exclusively externally serving.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to support it from the restaurant. At least that's his idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how he does it, whether they can call in or how he would set that up, I don't know. Whether they order the food in advance when they get and pick it up when they come in, I don't know. I guess so. We need to solve the zoning problem. He needs to do some work on, well, what's the cost to do this? How would I make it work?
Yeah.
So before he spends any money on, he wants to get the answer from the mayor on the zoning, which I think I can't see any problem with him doing that. Now we don't have a zoning allowable use for outdoor theater, like the old time million cars and a huge screen. So whether that would be the sticking point, I don't know. So Jeffrey's working on it. He doesn't have a formal plan put together yet. So I told him I'd just introduce the idea to the board members, and if you had any thoughts on it, or, I don't think he has any problem with buttons, because on the sheet to the left is just a business, a multi-story business. There really isn't much to the right of him. I don't know what is way to the rear.
Mhm. That goes back a fair distance, though, as you can see, though.
It goes back quite a ways.
Is that the mobile homes?
Mobile home park is right next to it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's directly in back, but it's behind that small mini mall that is to his right, in this lot here. Now, the noise will be inside the vehicles. All
Right.
you can see is the picture on the screen.
Correct. Right.
And it can be, curved or have an end point placed on it, so it's, the light does not travel off its property. So I don't see a big problem with it, but you never know. Then the key is, well, how does he set up to serve the food to them?
Now, would this necessitate him having to change his licensed area for the licensed premises, type of a thing?
Yeah, he'd have to.
Alteration of the licensed premises?
Yeah, it's a little complicated because normally service outdoors is on patio.
Right.
Not in a vehicle. Now, Apex uses a special permit to provide that particular service. So I don't know whether we would have trouble with the ABCC. It's hard for me to see a problem because I know at some of the restaurants, Kennedy's for one, they're on a patio outdoors. But whether you're in your car or on a patio, I'm not sure that is a significant difference.
And I can say that I agree with you. I don't think there's much of a difference. As long as the area is licensed that way, then it doesn't matter. If
Right. It's hotels can serve on the pool area, which is outdoors, and so I don't really see a problem. So I'll talk to Jerry and see if he's got a response from the mayor. I don't know why.
Mr. Chairman, if I might.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I figured I'd give you the first-hand report.
Okay.
So I checked with legal and checked with the building commissioner. This is not an allowed use, but they both said that they would, because of the circumstances out there today, and under the executive order, I would be able to waive the zoning, for the balance of the summer to allow the use. So we're going to be getting back to Mr. Seymour and just letting him know, based on the plans that he provides to us and based on getting approval from you, that I would allow it. So he's got a couple things to get through, but we're hoping to be able to work with him to get something down there.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Oh, good. Any idea when we might sort of get a go ahead for him to come in with a real plan?
Yeah, I can get back to you tomorrow. We can give Tina a holler in the morning just to let her know.
Okay.
When, after talking to Jerry, when we're going to be seeing a plan from him, because like I said, if we get an acceptable plan, we've been pretty good about trying to keep people in business. So if we get an acceptable plan, I'm okay with it for the balance of the year. And then he has to get approval from you. As far as the ABC goes, that's more in your domain than my domain.
Yeah, right.
I don't think he would, because it's part of their, like, everybody else is in their driveways. And
Yeah, everybody else is
streets.
sure.
Right, it's
It
kind of like
really doesn't
that.
matter.
We have to look at that order that came from the ABCC, but they're basically what they said when we did all of these patio
Right.
permits and everything else that we did before. It was like they just pushed it in us and said, you guys take care of it, so it may not even need ABCC, approval. I think once we issue it, it's part of his license that he has, right?
And
Well,
as
yeah,
soon
when
as
they-
he's ready to go, I mean, our next meeting is gonna be the end of September, he's not gonna want it then.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to come in for a
I'm
special
willing to
meeting.
come in early for him, absolutely.
Yeah, sure, yeah, okay. All right. All right, Mayor, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
That was a nice event this morning.
No, they did a good job.
They did, they
Councilors took it
certainly
and
did.
ran with it, and they did a good job. It was great seeing a lot of old faces too.
Yeah, no, that was great. I really appreciate it. Good. Okay, Mayor, well, thank you very much. All right, now the real business.
All right.
Miscellaneous correspondence. No open issues.
Open issues, there are too many to
Yeah.
deal with. Okay, well, we have the minutes of these previous meetings. I honestly cannot remember.
No, I'm sorry.
Even being here.
There is one revision that I wanted to make on the fine, which actually one of what should have marked it myself. But it was the one that was Benway's moving his license, and I had to abstain from that, so.
Oh, I said that.
That's, yep, you got me voting in favor. That's okay. Let's see. Which meeting that was.
I went back through it, I forgot.
Oh, good.
So you want to change your vote?
Yeah. 2-1, I'm gonna go against it. It was, here it is, yep, here it is. It's the July 15th meeting, I believe it is. Item number 4, application to change the location, Plaza Liquor.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'm representing the landlord of this he's moving into, so I abstained in meeting 2-0.
Thank you.
Tina.
Oh, I actually had you not there.
On the meeting,
Okay.
the 17th,
17.
all the votes are 2-0.
Yeah,
It should be 3-0.
yeah, I read that way because my notes all said 2-0.
But you had us all in attendance.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
so I
we're
didn't
all
know if I
there.
messed up, okay.
Yeah,
So I don't know why all my notes were.
Well, we'll just correct the.
Yeah, it's the votes, but 2-0 to 3-0. We're all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was one that Walter was not, and that was only like a 1 or 2. That was a.
I will make all the, I
That
will
wasn't
change
a lot,
that.
lot
I meant
was
to
on there.
write in my email what was going on. The second-
That was all I saw. That I could remember.
Yeah, or someone would say, no, I wasn't. 15.
Okay. Any other,
So with those, revisions, I'll make a motion to approve the review minutes as shown as item 5 on the agenda.
motion made, second, to review those, item 5 in its entirety as amended. Clerk will call the roll.
Walter,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Dave.
Yes.
Okay, any old
Yeah.
business?
Do that. Got it. I don't write that, no. I don't know,
Yes. It's so fun.
So, I wonder, was that the one Walter was actually on the phone?
I think it was.
So I probably was just.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
I remember writing, I put that in the email.
It's all the way up in our gun. Yes.
I didn't know if it was that or the day, no, that was the day, remember he had one meeting where he couldn't get in and he went home?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was that.
Gotta get your key, Mr. Chairman. You are absolutely worthy of a key to this building, and you need to have a key.
Yeah, that'll cure the damn virus. As soon as I get a key, it'll be all over.
That's what they're waiting for.
Who do I call to get a key? I used to have a key. They changed the front door or they changed the locks.
I can probably.
Yeah, okay. In the meantime, I
I
have
always
your
thought you
number,
had a key.
which I'll probably
So when I hear from
lose.
the mayor and Jerry, I'll send an email. out.
Yeah, we'll,
Yep.
yeah, let's put it.
Do you guys have any problem getting in at all? or-
Whenever he wants.
No.
No?
I'm sorry?
You have any trouble getting in or?
I just went to the front door and then we waited a bit and then, Tina circled around, down to let us know, yeah.
I tried, it never worked. I almost broke the glass, but unfortunately,
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, if there's no further business, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second. Clerk, call the roll.
Walter Brennan,
Affirmative.
Mark Petracas,
Yes.
Dave Boogie.
Yes.
There.
Okay,
Thank you very
We're
much.
gonna get a time for September, the regular one, I know we'll be for Jerry's.